The autumn of 1817 was dry and stuffy. The Bell family farm stood on the edge of the then settlement of Red River, deep in the wooded part of Tennessee. The land was fertile, the yields were stable, and life was predictable. Until that day. John Bell was returning from the field when he saw a strange creature in the corn. She resembled a dog, but her head was unnaturally large, and her eyes were black, without shine. He raised his gun. The shot broke the air. The creature disappeared. She didn't run away, didn't fall, just disappeared. That night, John didn't tell anyone about what he saw, but at night he heard the first sound. Knock. It's like someone was hitting a wooden wall with a bone. At first it was scratches, then the steps. Then there is a soft whisper. It wasn't just the family that heard it. The neighbors who came to check the rumors also returned home pale. The whisper quickly turned into a voice. Female. Horse. June Bell. He dragged in the dark. The furniture moved by itself. The blankets were flying out of the beds. The children were dragged by invisible hands by their hair. Betsy, the daughter of the family, suffered the most. She woke up with bruises on her hands. Her bed shook as if wild animals were running under it. And then the voice called itself. I'm Kate. The essence claimed that she was the spirit of a neighbor whom John Bell allegedly once insulted in a land dispute. But the voice knew things that no man could know. He quoted the Bible by heart. He repeated the conversations, said in whispers in another room. He provided for visits of guests. Sometimes he sang. The songs came from the air, without a body, without a source. When visitors entered the house, the voice changed. It became rougher, mocking. Did you come to see me? He laughed. I will show you the real horror. Over time, John Bell began to get sick. His face lost its color. My hands were shaking. He couldn't swallow. The voice was laughing. I'm slowly taking it away. One morning, the family found a small bottle of dark liquid on the shelf. No one knew where he came from. The voice whispered, "This is my medicine for John." When a few drops were given to the cat, the animal fell and never stood up. A few days later, John Bell died. The voice shouted in the house, celebrating. Rumors about the farm spread quickly. People came from afar to hear the voice. Among those who were allegedly interested in the case was the future president of the United States, Andrew Jackson. Legend has it that he even tried to visit the farm. As his carriage drove up to the Bell estate, the wheels suddenly got stuck in the ground, as if they were being held by an invisible force. Let him come back, a voice came from the air. The horses refused to move. Jackson said, I swear, I'd rather meet the British again than this creature. And the carriage turned around. After John's death, the voice gradually weakened. He promised to return in 7 years, and disappeared. The house was quiet. Too quiet. Betsy couldn't sleep without light for a long time. She said that sometimes she can hear breathing in the walls. Years later, the family left the farm. But the locals said for a long time that women's laughter could be heard there at night. The Bell story is considered one of the first documented cases of poltergeist in the United States. Some consider it a mass hysteria. Others are a scam. The third is proof that something invisible can live near us. On the site of the old farm, there is now a tourist location known as the Bell Witch Cave. Visitors say that there are sometimes phones are running out of power. I hear footsteps. Shadows appear in the photo. And if you stay alone in the silence of the cave, you can hear a whisper. I'm still here. Why is this story still scary? Because there is no monster in it that can be seen. There is no blood. There are no weapons. There is only a voice. The voice that knows you. A voice that laughs. The voice that is waiting. And if the legend is true, she was already coming back.